Alright folks, welcome back to patch 1.9 on the common test server. And this patch should be live around Wednesday of next week. It's around the 22nd or 23rd of April. But there was a secret addition of a tank into the game files during the second iteration of the common test server. And that is the ISU-152K. So it's basically a KV-122 for the ISU-152 in a sense. So they will bring back the BL-10, the 152 that's on the Object 704 that was also originally on the ISU-152, but they nerfed it. They give it a longer version of a stock gun for the ISU-152, the normal one at tier 8 with less penetration. So this is practically the old gun with nerf stats like worse accuracy, longer aim time, and slower speed, but it's a premium. So I'm going to be particularly biased against this vehicle because you know how much I hate the KV-122 when there's existence of KV-85s, when there was the KV-1S. So it's basically a cash grab. So I'm going to very lowly rate this vehicle to the ground, but it's an ISU-152 with multiple fuel tanks in the back, a Dishka at the top, ISU design. I think there wasn't a light here for the driver port slit, whatever, but I hated the new gun design so much on the actual normal tank at tier 8 that I had a skin put in. So this is not exactly the skin, the original skin, but you never had the BL-10. It's a DS4. So it's the same gun that you could find on the Object 704 with this muzzle brake, which is practically a longer version of the stock gun that you can find on the ISU-152, also on the SU-152, firing high explosive anti-tank shells, but it's practically a longer barrel version of this gun. So I hate it so much that I had to put a skin in just to bring back the original BL-10, but you have a nerfed penetration by like 26mm or something, but son of a bitch. So yeah, this vehicle is basically bringing back the BL-10 for the normal ISU with the original penetration, but you have less accuracy, longer aim time, slower speedish. It's a premium, so it's not exactly like a T50-2 or the Super Hellcat at tier 8, even though tier 7. Even though the original Hellcat is actually a Super Hellcat by design. It doesn't have that turret. So whatever. But it's a cash grab. It's a premium cash grab for the original ISU players, which I am one of. ISU originally was lulz. You one-shot tier 6s like a Cromwell or Easy 8 just because of the alpha. And the gun's good enough against higher tiers like Mouses because of the high penetration. But then they introduced the Swedish tanks with the S1, which has about the same penetration, but they nerfed this penetration because reasons, I don't know. So, like I said, I'm not going to be fair for this vehicle because it's fucking cash grab. Kirov 5 fits the ISU-152, fits practically higher tier 704s and 268 version number whatever. So yeah, let's take a look at the firepower. It's the BL-10. It has the original penetration of 286, not the 260mm of pen, but garbage accuracy, long aim time, DPM is not bad, but not as good as the ISU-152, the normal version without the K, and 10 degrees to each side of the gun traverse, so the same, 5 degrees of gun depression, 11 elevation. It's hard to aim this gun, but it will take 18 seconds to reload this gun, whereas for my normal ISU, it takes like 15 seconds. 15 seconds. It has a little bit better gun depression, but not as much angling to the sides of the gun, so still harder to aim, but better accuracy for the gun. For the pseudo BL-10, the DS4, a better aim time as well, and faster reload. by like 4 seconds. Holy shit, that's a lot. That's a particularly long time, but it's a premium tank, so you make more credits and stuff. Alright, it has less gun depression, but better gun traverse to each side. Armor wise, it's a ISU, so no armor other than the mantlet. You can throw a few shots by absorbing large amounts of hits into the mantlet. It's a gigantic space armor, but don't even think about it most of the time. So you will be pinned. Lower plate is 90, upper plate is 70 to 90. So it's like an IS. You will be pinned. Yeah, it's no armor. Side armor is 90. You could throw a few shots, but oh my, it's only 75. Where the hell is the 90? Between the tracks, it's 75 for the superstructure. So don't even think about it. And rear armor is garbage, whatever. But yeah, ISU is not known for armor. It's known for the gun. And they nerfed the gun. Mobility wise, it's a heavy tank's mobility. I think it has less horsepower per ton ratio than the actual ISU. Let's see, 12.72. That is okay, but it's 14 for the normal ISU. Top speed of 43. Traverse of 25. This thing has top speed of 40, traverse of 23-ish. So slower to traverse, slower to move about. Okay. I do not know the terrain resistance because I don't have the tank, so cannot click on the tracks and see the terrain resistance. Concealment is 15%, which is okay-ish. It's not great, it's not bad. And view range is 350, garbage. Similar to all Russian tanks at tier 8, but it's the original gun. It takes super long to reload though. 18 seconds. So let me take a quick configuration check. Remove all the equipments. So yeah, it takes about 1.5 seconds longer than the normal ISU, but you have better penetration and better angling to each side of the gun. So okay. What the hell? The ISU-130 has only 2 degrees to the left. Really? That sucks. And this thing is basically a DPM machine, but it has no penetration. So I mean, 250 millimeters of pen is okay for a heavy tank, but for a tank destroyer, it has no pen. So yeah, but you might as well get the SU-130 PM, even though both are practically, yeah, this is actually better than the ISUs. Even though it doesn't have armor, but then again, none of these have armor, so this thing actually gets a better angling to each side of the gun, and gun depression, and gun elevation. It can shoot down aircrafts with the gun. If it hits. But DPM wise, yeah, it's okay DPM. It's better than the SU-130 PM, but you have to hit. And accuracy is not great. Aim time is long. It weighs less than the ISU, has less engine power, less top speed, better traverse speed for some reason. They all are ISU chassis vehicles. They are basically the same vehicles, but random soft stats different. Alright. Garbage view range, better radio. That's practically it. I mean, it's ISU with original BL10 nerfed. Fucking Christ. So how much would I rate this vehicle? 1 out of 10. It's a fucking cash grab. Oh, it's a skin. Why not just sell the skin for the ISU-152? Bring back the BL10 for the ISU. This thing was hilarious until they introduced a bunch of Swedish tank destroyers with just enough pin, just as well, good enough pin as well. But I haven't played my ISU in like 3 years plus. So back then, 286 millimeters of pin was pretty good. You don't need any actual gold shell other than 2 rounds of APCR shells. That's what I carried. That was it. But yeah, This thing got power crept to hell. So basically, the design principle of an effective Tier 8 tank destroyer is either you have high penetration, or either if you have camo or armor. You choose one of the which. DPM doesn't matter as much as the actual penetration part. So this thing has camo. Penetration is decent, and it's pretty mobile. This thing has originally the penetration and the alpha. That was the scare, but they nerfed the penetration. Now it's only the alpha. So it gets spotted. It's slow to move about. It's not as stealthily camouflage as any other Tier 8 tank destroyers. So yeah, this thing is a niche of a tank destroyer. It's like a assault gun without the armor. So it's like a Ferdinand that cannot take a hit. But okay. I mean, when I play premium Tier 8 tank destroyers, I automatically go towards vehicles that are, you know, good to counter off sniping and other stuff. So basically, mobile snipers like the Scorpion, great. This thing is fast. This thing will punch holes. It's okay in terms of camouflage. Not really-ish, but it's fast. It's mobile, and you don't have to wait around the gun traverse. It's fully traversable turret, so not bad. And it has German view range of 380. What the frick? Alright, this thing should have 380 meters of view range. 360, technically. Really? I thought it was 380. Oh, my bad, but okay. At least this thing is fast. Or this thing. This thing is super stealthy. You cannot even find it. Yeah, it's high penetration as well. And DPM is not that important when you have high penetration. So you will hit across the map. Very accurate. Very fast to aim. Yeah, this thing is why I play Tier 8 Premium Tank Destroyers. It's my go-to Tier 8. But for the ISU-152, it's a niche gun. You need to have the penetration. You need to have the alpha. Otherwise, you're a pinata. You're slow, you have no armor, you get hit. So the only thing you can do is bite back with a gun. But yeah, this thing is 1 out of 10 because it's basically a KV-122 to a freaking KV-85. I hate this thing. I hated this thing. It's basically, it's a KV-85 or KV-1S introduced at Tier 7. Fuck you. That's why there are so many IS copies at Tier 7 or even this thing. Motherfucking cash grab. That's why there are so many Tiger copies like Tiger 217 and Japanese Tigers, and holy crap, there's like 3 Tigers. Oh my gosh. I'm getting sick with all these stupid premiums that are basically the original tanks that you actually had a few years ago, but they're now premiums. Ooh la la, motherfuckers. Curse like a sailor, but oh, 217 is not even featured? That sucks. It's like, there are so many Tier 6 Tigers. Don't worry about it. Also, Object 244, that's a stock IS with the 85mm. Come on! 131, 217, Japanese version. They're all the same. Oh, a bunch of Panthers at Tier 6 as well. Because reason, the Poodle, the Brittany, the normal one, there's so many Panthers. Tier 6. Why don't we see the AMX Sherman? We don't see that. Alright. There's so many Panthers. And the normal VK3002M. That's the Panther. But yeah, this is cash grab. So there you go, folks. 1 out of 10 for the ISU-152K. I'm going to be highly biased against this thing. Now, if I'm not highly biased, I will still give it about 6 out of 10. In today's meta, a lot of the players have a lot more view range than you expect. There are cars. Cars will run around this thing and make it look stupid. It's slow, it has no armor other than a large ass gun, but it takes a long time to reload, and if you get spotted, you're practically dead. So 6 out of 10, but since I'm biased, 1 out of 10 for this piece of shit cash grab. But thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.